Abaddon the Despoiler. Once known as Ezekiel Abaddon, he is now the War Master of Chaos, the most powerful Chaos Lord alive. Abaddon the Despoiler served as the first captain of the Luna Wolves and the favored son of Horus. After Horus's death in the heresy, he reforged the Luna Wolves into the Black Legion. He wears the Terminator armor of Dread, crafted from remnants of Horus's own plate, and wields two weapons, the Talon of Horus and Drachanion, a demon blade of immense power. Abaddon has launched 13 Black Crusades, each furthering the long war against the Imperium. His 13th crusade destroyed Cadia and tore open the Great Rift. Now titled War Master of the Imperium Nihilus, Abaddon controls the entire dark half of the Imperium, an empire larger than anything Horus ever commanded. This title marks him as the supreme warlord of chaos, the unifier of rival traitor factions, and the greatest mortal champion of the Chaos Gods. Despite the blessings from all four Chaos Gods, he remains bound to none. His will alone commands allegiance from rival warlords and demonic entities. Even demon primarchs respect his power. Today, Abaddon stands at the apex of chaos military power. His Black Legion remains the most unified and feared traitor force in the galaxy. Typhus. As the first captain of the Death Guard, Typhus has now taken on the role of the Herald of Nurgle, earning his place as the most dreaded Chaos Lords within the Plague Fleets. Originating from the toxic world of Barbarous, Callus Typhon was a space marine and psyker who secretly honed his powers. When the Horus heresy broke out, Typhus betrayed his legion's navigators and led the Death Guard into the warp. There, they fell victim to the Destroyer Plague, one of the most horrific and lethal among all the plagues created by the Chaos God Nurgle. Typhus fully embraced the gifts of Nurgle and transformed into the host of the Destroyer Hive, warp-spawned demonic flies that spread the Destroyer Plague. Now commanding the first plague company from his ancient flagship Terminus Est, Typhus is a living symbol of corruption, his form a hideous blend of disease-ridden horrors. The Destroyer Hive within him continuously unleashes swarms of warp-infected insects and toxic miasmas that dissolve flesh and spread illness. Over the span of 10 millennia, he has laid waste to imperial worlds, unleashing pandemics and turning entire populations into undead plague zombies and poxwalkers. Ahriman. As the chief librarian of the Thousand Suns, Ahriman stands as one of the galaxy's most powerful sorcerers. Once known as Azek Ahriman, he served as the first captain under Primarch Magnus the Red, playing a crucial role in the Legion's quest for knowledge and mastery over psychic powers. After a disastrous ritual intended to save his legion from mutation, known as the Rubric of Ahriman, he was cast out by Magnus. Now he roams the galaxy as a renegade, on a quest for forbidden knowledge to save his legion. Ahriman is famous for his incredible psychic powers and his skill in sorcery, a talent that only demons can match. He wields the formidable Black Staff of Ahriman, along with a magical bolt pistol, and wears a power armor. He might be labeled a Chaos Lord, but a more fitting title would be the Chief Sorcerer of his Legion. Ahriman serves Tzeentch, the Chaos God of change and sorcery, but he's only doing it to achieve his own goals. His real loyalty isn't to any deity, but to the pursuit of knowledge and cosmic insight. He perceives the warp as a complex riddle just waiting to be solved, a dangerous quest that puts him in conflict with both mortals and demons. Ahriman is a unique figure, and his goal remains unchanged, and that is to cure the damnation of his legion and control the forces of chaos. Khârn the Betrayer. Known as the Champion of Khârn and the most feared Chaos Lord of the World Eater's Traitor Legion, Khârn the Betrayer was once a warrior who was fiercely loyal and incredibly skilled under the Primarch Angron. As the heresy reached its peak, Khârn completely fell under the sway of the Butcher's Nails, neural implants that pushed him into a state of unending violence. He led the charge during the Siege of Terra, cutting down anyone in his path, regardless of whether they were friend or foe. On the demon world of Scalathrax, he went into a berserk rage, slaughtering his own legion and earning the grim title of the Betrayer. Throughout the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy, he built a reputation for his unmatched brutality, even as the World Eaters spiraled into a frenzy of bloodlust. Armed with the Chain-Axe Gorechild, which once belonged to Angron himself, Khârn has fought in countless battles over the last 10,000 years. He serves no one but Khârn, the Chaos God of war and murder. While he may not be a demon prince, Khârn is effectively immortal, resurrected time and again to spill blood. Lucius the Eternal. As the champion of Slaanesh, Lucius the Eternal is doomed to wander the galaxy as an undying embodiment of suffering. Once a proud and unmatched swordsman of the Emperor's Children Legion, Lucius fell to the temptations of chaos during the Horus Heresy, fully embracing the pursuit of perfection through pain and violence. He was known for his martial discipline and almost supernatural skill with a blade. However, as the heresy progressed, Lucius became obsessed with humiliation and victory. His transformation sped up after he brutally murdered loyalist allies and surrendered himself to the Dark Prince, Slaanesh. Ultimately, Lucius met his end at the hands of a Raven Guard warrior named Nicona Sharokin, but the Dark Prince had other plans. Lucius's soul now carries a supernatural curse. Anyone who takes his life will slowly transform into him if they feel even a sliver of pride in their victory. In battle, Lucius moves with a twisted elegance, laughing and moaning as blades tear into his mutated flesh. Each duel is a performance, and each wound is a tribute to Slaanesh. Though hated and hunted throughout the galaxy, none can truly kill him. Lucius's wargear includes the Lash of Torment, a demon-infused whip that extends with every swing, and the Blade of the Lair, the very weapon that corrupted his Primarch. His armor of shrieking souls screams with the souls of anyone who fell victim to his curse. Erebus. The first chaplain of the Word-Bearers, Erebus was known as the mastermind of the Horus heresy. He was already a secret servant of Chaos before he became a space marine, having murdered a namesake peer in his youth to assume a new identity and pursue priesthood in the Covenant of Colchis. As one of the first of Lorgar's legion, he rose quickly to prominence and whispered corruption into the hearts of his Primarch and peers long before the galaxy burned. It was Erebus who first made contact with the Chaos Gods on behalf of the Word-Bearers, and the one who seduced Horus using the Kinnebrak anatheme. During Horus's recovery on Davin, Erebus guided the War Master's soul into a vision engineered by the Dark Gods. As a master manipulator, Erebus calls himself the Hand of Destiny and serves as the voice of the ruinous powers. During the heresy, he wore scripture-scribed artificer armor and wielded an Athami dagger. In the 41st millennium, he remains on Sycharis, ruling alongside Khârn as part of the Word-Bearers' Dark Council. Huron Blackheart. Once known as Luft Huron, he initially served as a respected chapter master of the Astral Claws, a loyal Space Marine chapter, but his ambition and desire for power led him down a path of corruption. After being denied support and recognition from the Imperium, he decided to rebel, proclaiming himself the ruler of the Badab sector and igniting the Badab War. During this major rebellion against the Imperium, Huron Blackheart was severely injured by a meltablast. His body was pieced together with bionics and cybernetically enhanced. Huron's Terminator armor is fused to his scarred body, and his iconic weapon, the Tyrant's Claw, is a massive power claw equipped with an integrated flamer and disruption field. He is often seen with the Hamadria, a chaotic entity that grants Huron various psychic abilities, sometimes described as avian or reptilian in form, and can even be invisible. From the ruins of his chapter, Huron forged the Red Corsairs, a ruthless warband of renegades and traitors. His throne lies in the warp-tainted depths of the Maelstrom, from where he commands dozens of fleets and bends mutant kings to his will. His raids bleed Imperial sectors dry, and his power rivals that of Chaos Lords from the Eye of Terror. Huron's rule over the planet Badab Primaris earned him the title Tyrant of Badab, reflecting his leadership style. He is a devotee of Chaos Undivided, meaning he draws power from all four Chaos Gods. Huron Blackheart is a major antagonist in the Warhammer 40k universe, constantly seeking to destabilize the Imperium and expand his power base as the undisputed king of renegades. Fabius Bile. Known as the Clone Lord, Fabius Bile was once the chief apothecary for the Emperor's children. Now he's one of the most blasphemous renegades in the Imperium, having turned his back on both the Emperor and Chaos to chase his own nightmarish vision of genetic perfection. While he has some loose ties to Chaos, Bile doesn't worship any god. His driving force isn't faith, it's an obsessive quest to unlock the secrets of human potential. He's cloned Primarchs and crafted monstrous soldiers from flesh and agony. His twisted creations, dubbed New Men, stand as both a testament to his brilliance and his madness. Bile wears a custom suit of armor that's packed with surgical tools and chemical injectors. His most dreaded weapon is the Zyklus Needler, a toxin-infused device that can turn organs into liquid. He also wields an advanced chirurgeon, a harness that assists him in both surgery and combat. With these tools, he can disable, dissect, or enhance his foes on the fly. Fabius Bile often works alone or is accompanied by grotesque followers and clones. He frequently offers his services to Chaos warbands in exchange for genetic material or resources, but his loyalties are as fleeting as they are dangerous. Even other traitor legions keep their distance, wary of his tendency to betray those who trust him. Fueled by intellect and arrogance, Bile continues to pursue his personal mission to create the ultimate post-human species, regardless of how many must suffer along the way. Thanks for watching until the end. Click here to check out another video and see you in the next one.